Justin Berg with Bearcat Journal here with Coach Savino. Coach, what lessons did you guys learn from the SMU loss?
Well, I think two main lessons would be we got offensive rebound better, which we did against South Florida, which helped us win the game. And then defense always has to be there. We got to do a better job of getting deflections, scoring off our defense. We had a great deflection game against South Florida. Although we didn't convert it into points, it still really helped us get us some energy and obviously take away South Florida's offense. So I think deflections and offensive rebounding was a big thing we needed to concern ourselves with. Points in the paint, being more physical, whether it be rebounding or posting up or taking the ball stronger to the basket. That's something that really hurt us in the SMU game, and we're trying to fix.
So how do you, in a game like that, where they're really trying to take away the drive or the paint, I mean, how do you get into the paint and how do you get to the foul line when that's happening?
Well, I think a couple things that we talked about is scoring off the defense, getting deflections and getting easy baskets where they can't set their defense up. Offensive rebounds, when you miss a shot, four guys going in there and getting physical and getting position. That way we get the ball, put it back in, or get fouled. And then obviously posting up stronger and deeper, taking stronger finishes. We didn't convert when they stopped double teaming and digging. Got the ball late in the game and second half and didn't convert. So we got to do a better job of being more physical with our post ups, taking the ball stronger. Those are the areas where that's how you get points in the paint.
So at this point in the season, you look at the offensive capabilities, and I know at times they've kind of relied on the outside shot like we were talking about. But if they can rein that in a little bit and focus on what you're talking about, the offensive rebounding, points in the paint, things like that, but you still have the ability to hit the outside shot, that gives you a hell of a shot moving forward.
Yeah, it makes you dangerous. But if you don't do the other things, you're going to have, unfortunately, we're in a situation where we play in the NCAA tournament. It's one game. So if you have one bad game, you're dead. So you got to understand that could happen. We don't want it to happen. But you got to go offensive rebound. You got to get deflections. You got to post strong. You got to get the ball inside, score in the paint. And if you do those things, plus shoot the ball well, then we're definitely not going to lose. But you got to always know in the back of your mind that the other team is going to practice and try to not let us score. So you got to have that in your mind as a team, that we can't just rely on shooting ourselves to victory.
And so the leadership on the team understands that. And they know, like, the effort that they brought in the Xavier game from the offensive rebounding perspective, and then the deflection totals that they've been getting in certain games is really the key. And so you feel like the leadership understands that they're smart kids, they're tough.
No question. And in the first SMU game, we shot the ball so well, and we were able to answer their runs, which we didn't do down there when we had a nice lead. All we needed is a basket or two. Couple of points here and there in that run, and it would have kind of hold them off. We did that at home. And so we have to learn from that. We got to know that it's not going to be, a night where you're always going to make shots. And our leadership, these guys know that we got an offensive rebound. I saw some really good things against South Florida that we have not done all year, where guys coming from the corners, from the top, not just inside, flying in for offensive rebounding position. So it's a good sign. We got to continue it. We know Tulsa's very physical, and they played us really physical there. So we got to bring that intensity on Saturday morning.
Okay. And SMU. Just talk about SMU, how dangerous they are. They're, as far as all the teams you've prepared for this year. They seem like a legit team that can make a run because they're so unique. And just they take care of all three areas on the floor, right?
I think, Justin, I think they're one of like 25 teams in the country that are really good. There's probably 4 or 5 that are up there with their talent level, and then everybody else can make some noise. And they're one of those teams. They score the ball. They play the right way offensively. They're dangerous. They can make shots. They spread you out. And defensively, they're as good as anybody in the country with their help. Securing the lane, not letting the ball get inside close. So they're a dangerous team. If I was an NCAA team, I wouldn't want to play them.
No, I wouldn't either.
You have to really shoot the ball well to beat them. And I'm talking like 40-plus from three.
Yeah.
Because they do such a good job of keeping the ball out of the paint. But if you can get offensive rebounds somehow on them and get the ball inside and score inside and make baskets, then they're beatable. But
that's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy. They're really good at it. So, playing good teams like that expose maybe some of your weaknesses, and hopefully we've learned lessons that can help us as we move forward. So, hopefully we get another chance at it.
Okay, great. Appreciate it, Coach.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Joe.